Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay.
La picada de todo lo que fui, la memoria vuelve sobre mí.
He had to go, I don't know, he wouldn't say.
Quisiera estar yesterday, you remember? Quisiera estar.
Hi, my name is Elaine Lakeman, and I am a singer, songwriter, dancer, actor. I'm a Jane of all trades.
When sunny gets blue, her eyes get gray and cloudy, then the rain begins to fall.
We had a big old stand-up piano. My father wasn't a trained musician at all, but he could hear a song and play the melody with his left hand immediately. It was magic. And then my mother taught herself to play piano and read music, and she sang all the time, really off key. There was just always music in the house. And then my brother collected albums. I mean, he had every album that ever came out. It was just always music in the house and a lot of reading.
Pitter patter, love is gone, so what can matter? No sweet love a man comes to call.
There was a specific moment, probably when I was very young. I was always singing, and I sang loudly, and I know I was always told to keep it down because I was annoying. And I thought, I'm going to learn how to sing one day. And then I became very, very afraid of it.
I know I am just a friend, that's all I've ever been. 'Cause you don't know me.
One of the most specific moments in my life was when I was in your country, your beautiful country. And somebody asked me to get up and sing. And they were like, oh my goodness, you should be doing our fundraiser. Are you for hire? I'm like, okay.
Pequeña bebida bococo. All of my friends say I'm loco. They say my Spanish is crazy, but I think it's really amazing. Pequeña bebida bococo.
And then I started taking it more seriously, and I started doing fundraisers here and singing on the beach. But I knew that my voice needed some work because I was self-taught. I felt more comfortable here. Just so much more relaxed. I could be myself. I could dance anytime I felt like it, just like everybody else here does. And there was a creative energy that just flew out of me here. And it took me a long time to feel confident to go to Canada and do that.
Dancing and laughing and spinning and falling and hoping this isn't a dream. They call me Pequeña Bebida Bococo, and I don't know what these words mean.
My biggest influence when I was very young was probably Petulia Clark, the Hollies. I loved Mick Jagger, and I liked his style of singing. And then as I got older, I really got tuned into Linda Ronstadt because my brother, again, was in love with her and bought all of her records. So I started to learn to sing by following her records and singing to her records. And I realized I could sing that loud and that quiet, just like her, if I found the emotional depth of what she does. Yeah, she was my fave.
Now push me at night. Close your eyes, and I'll kiss you tomorrow. I'll miss you. I will send you.
I would say the biggest challenge in my career was horrific shyness, not particularly acting. Acting was easy because I could just close off the audience. They don't exist. But singing, you have to address and look at people. You have to. It was terrifying, but I needed to do it. I don't know why. I had my own path, and I have all these people in my head telling me what to do, and I try to listen to them, even if it takes that long. To be 60 years old, a lot of people, even my friends, said, "What are you doing? Like, do you not know how old you are? You can't start that now." I said, "Well, to me, it doesn't matter." It's like I knew I could sing, but I didn't believe it, and I was terrified of it. Right up until, I think it was when I was 60, and I said, enough of that. You got to do this. You have to grow up now. You know, I'll be the best singer in the world when I'm 90. Who knows? There is no time in this. It was something that I had to do. We got married out near the Seven Waterfalls, I think. I don't know. We just went. We had to go to Imbert to get the license.
Okay.
And then we got married. Somebody knew this French dude who had a home deep into the forest, so we went in there. Drove through a river. We didn't even know where we were going. We just followed somebody who found this place last minute. But we had been here for quite a few years prior to that.
Okay.
Yeah, we loved it here. I mean, that you miss me.
Hello, my fellow Canadians. I want you to say this. I want you to remember, elbows up always. Hello, my name is Ricardo, and I am luckily married to the beautiful Elena.
He must have put you down. So welcome back, baby.
We've been coming here many years. I came here prior to Elaine, and she really liked it here like me, and we've been coming ever since, and we got married here. In the Dominican Republic, you get married, it's a 25-year contract. So my time was up. I feel very fortunate to be married to Elaine. I've been with her many years. She takes very good care of me, and she is definitely a very creative individual. She loves animals, she loves flowers, she loves people in general, and she's a hell of a good cook.
On the poor side of town.
The first time I met Elaine was in a little bar. She was working in a bar in a small town in British Columbia, and she looked so beautiful. I just wanted to ask her out, but I was afraid. Yes, it took 6 weeks for me to get enough courage to ask her out, because my friends would say, "She'll never go out with you. You're dreaming."
No, I never knew the art of making love, but my heart aches and aches and aches with love for you.
Pablo Cardenas is my musical director, and he kept saying that you just have to sit in the music and start to fly with it, and it'll come. And don't be afraid.
Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by. A chance you might love me too.
I wasn't familiar with my own band. My pianist, my musical director just said, "Don't worry about it. These guys are pros. Give them charts, they'll just do it." And I was like, okay. And I walked in, met the band, got on the stage. I started to relax and just listen to what was going on around me and listening to myself. And that whole show, it felt like my feet were firmly rooted into the earth.
I know I laughed when you left, but I only found I'd only hurt myself. So now, come on now, baby, just bring it to me. Oh, bring that sweet loving, bring it on home to me. Yeah.
Most music has a story in it, and somebody was thinking about someone. They might have been suffering, they might have been happy, But that story is everything. So once I get that melody in, and I need to have those lyrics so solid so that I never have to look at them. It's an acting process because I was an actor first. I need to tell that story. I need to get inside that story, and I need to feel it. And once I feel it, the singing just takes over.
You know I gave you jewelry and money too, and that ain't all I gave to you. So just bring it on, bring that sweet loving, bring it home to me.
The influence of the American music, I absolutely adored the influence of the British music. I love Spanish music. I don't know, that's always been hanging around in my head. There's so many influences globally speaking, and music tends to tie itself all together, you know.
To him you were nothing but a little plaything. Oh, not much more overnight thing. But to me, you were the greatest thing this boy had ever found. And girl, nice things are hard to find on the poor side of town.
Why am I here in the Dominican Republic? Because I met a man, and he just said, we're gonna go. He said it was a fabulous country. So off we came, and that was in 1994. And as soon as I got here, I thought, I belong here. Everybody's dancing for no particular reason. Every time of the day. I mean, everybody's always dancing. And driving through the countryside, seeing pink, blue, lime, yellow, little wood structures of homes. It looks like they have nothing, but I realize they probably have more than I've ever had. Just a genuine sense of love in the air. We drove all over the country, and we were never afraid. It was just a fascinating place to be in. I was a Rubio, so I got a lot of attention, and I really like that. I don't know, just a joyous country, really. So I fell in love with it.
I don't blame you for trying. You know I'm trying too. I got one little hang-up, baby. I just can't make it without you.
I love cooking. I love growing food. I love gardening. When I was a kid, I was a fairly good artist. I used to draw a lot of horses, so I got to go to art school for free. I wasn't sure, and I decided I needed to be a dancer late in life, and not even 5'2". So I went to dance. I took that in college, and then I segued into acting. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of different things all together, and I don't know which one I like better. I get the messages and I just do it.
I will be having some fun. Oh, people walking about. We'll be making love under the boardwalk.
I've come to the conclusion that I am still doing it for the same reason I probably started, is because I feel compelled. I just need to create things. We have to be creative. So if you have that spirit, do it, do it, do it. Do it for yourself and do it for everybody. Do it for the betterment of the planet. That's right, and your heart.
On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Down the boardwalk, down by the sea. On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under a blanket with my baby, that's where, Oh, that's where I'll be.